Before we jump into Deadlands 2 Trapped, I would like to tell a quick story. A few months ago, from when this video will come out, I attended a local comic show, Nerdfest, which I did a video on before my July-August haul video, which will be in the description. But while I was there, I got the pleasure to meet Jim Critt, who played the helicopter zombie in Dawn of the Dead and plays the cold-hearted villain in this film. But he was a very nice person. I enjoyed talking with him about working on these films and my personal aspirations on creating my own horror movie. He suggested of all the films to check this one out. So I got the signed DVD, but not only was this a great indie horror film, he suggested it because it had special features on the film, talking about the making of the movie. The film was written and directed by Gary Ugaric, and from his special features I learned a lot, I'll tell you that. So as an aspiring filmmaker, I heavily recommend this movie, not only because of its entertainment value or to see how they stretch just 6K into a feature film, but the extras on the DVD. But even if that doesn't intrigue you, the zombie flick can be found on Gary's YouTube channel, which I will link in the description. With all that out of the way, let's start the show. At the time of this recording, I haven't had the chance to see the first film featured in this series, but now I have full intent to. Deadlands 2 has a group of 5 young adults trapped in a movie theater with a stranded little girl during a zombie apocalypse. Their town is a test site for Jim Critt's character, a government official, to test their new method of creating an unstoppable army. So the town is walled off, and at 6 a.m. it'll all be over. I enjoy the concept of the government using zombies as an army that stops at nothing just to destroy. But Jack, one of the trapped, has a bite mark on his arm, and a problem I have with a lot of zombie movies, Return of the Living Dead the name, it takes the duration of the runtime to turn him into a zombie, and all the other characters just turn pretty much off screen within seconds. That's more of a nitpick I have with the genre of zombie movies than with this film in particular. But eventually 2 of the men trapped in the building make a run for it, trying to get to the car. But zombies are too fast and they're left trapped again on a large sign, which at least gets us some good shots. But Jack, now a zombie, opens the back door for plenty of other zombies to come in and kill off the rest of the main characters. And wait, holy shit, did they just kill the little girl? Yes, they did. But all in good faith, since this gives our remaining survivors, Sean and Chris, the perfect chance to get to their car and leave all their dead friends behind. They pick up some guns at the gun shop and head to the edge of town where a military blockade is left bitten apart since the zombies overran even the government officials on site. But as the clock hits 6 a.m., Critt authorizes a bomb squad to lay waste to the town, killing the remainder of our survivors unceremoniously. My personal favorite endings are always when the heroes don't survive against all the odds, and I always respect when the writer doesn't shy away from killing the kid characters. With only $6 grand and a lot of perseverance, this movie came out pretty well. Considering, how it was put together, it's very enjoyable. There's some great shots in the film, too. The hallway sequence was directed very well, and the shot of them getting up on the sign I really like, and the followed by a nice homage shot of all the zombies reaching up. Some of the other shots came out a little grainy, but with what they had on hand and the limited budget, I think this film came out great, and doesn't feel like every other zombie flick. Definitely another movie I recommend giving a shot with this October. Always a huge fan of the indie films.
Son, this is the United States government. We are the only God that has ever existed. But don't worry, it will all be over by 6 a.m.